from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a matchup of NL East rivals between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies baseball starts right now.
肉でこさんいきなり9位入りましたよ。しょっぱなからいきなりの9位。
This is a fun guy to watch pitch. Almost struck out 200 batters last season.
大幅入れ替えしましたよ。あかん人はみんな落ちてもらいましたよ。
Commands the running game. Just a real solid pitcher. Looking forward to him twirling it in this one.
So coming to the plate, JD Davis. And
い
we
や
are ready for
ー、
some
なんか
daytime
メジャー
baseball.
も久しぶりですね。難易度オールスタ
Now here it comes.
ー。どんな判定してんだ。
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
よう
Dan
わか
Nero,
り
these
ません
Phillies
な。
as they begin
この
play
人
here
もと
today.
もと
They
中
dropped
継ぎな
another
んです
one
けど、
last time out, and
ス
in
タミ
fact
ナ
they've
がめ
won
っちゃあっ
just
たから、
twice in their last
一
8
回ちょっと
tries.
先発
Yeah,
で
Matty, dropping
や
their
って
last
もらお
game.
う
Now
か
they
な思
find
って。
themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a
ス
hot
タミ
streak.
ナがめっ
Not
ちゃあるんです
continue
よ
to。go
中継ぎに
peaks
す
and
んのはも
valleys
ったい
throughout
な
the
いな
course
思
of
っ
this
て。
season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to
球
get this
種も
going
豊富
in
や
the
し
right
ね。
direction.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair,
い
it's
や
gone.
ー、や
This
っぱ
one
野
will
球も面
bend
白いですね。
foul. Had plenty of distance
電
though as it
車もいい
landed
ん
in
で
the
すけ
upper
ど。
deck. A ball and 2 strikes. Sunshine starting to break through a bit after a cloudy morning. 57 degrees here at game time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Slider strike 3 called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's coming off a 6 RBI game. Can't wait to watch this guy hit. I'm hoping there are runners on to see if he can continue this clutch hitting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
なか
And
な
there
か
are the
良さ
umpires
そうです
assigned
な。
to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league.
Wow.
Pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Batting third.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Man at first for him following the 1-out single. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
まあ、スタミナはね、豊富なのはいいんですけど、あとはコントロールですよね。あれがボールですか。
I love the approach out on the mound.
結
Everything's
構
down
入
in
っ
the
てるよう
zone
に見
as
え
it
たんです
should
け
be,
ど、
but now you find yourself in a
家で取っ
3-1
てくれない
count.
ですか、あ
Do you
れ。
elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone,
あ
or
れ
you
は
just
ス
pitch
トライ
around
クで
them?
もいいと思うんで
The
すけど。
3-1. This is on the
うわ
ground
お、
for
また
the
打たれる。
and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Roll, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole
特に
guys
変
up,
わ
and all
っ
of
て
a
はな
sudden
いと
now
思うんで
it's
すけどね。
5 and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
迷子になり問題解消中。ハマってますな、マイクラ。
Into the box, Michael Conforto. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
さあ、このピッチャーが先発として使えるのかどうか。これを取ってくれないですよね。意外と厳しい。
Lowry on second, McNeil at first, one gone. Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes.
ナックルカーブですな。
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
粘りますな。
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
完全なボールだな。
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
さあ、2アウト。
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. High in the air out to center field.
よっしゃ。なんとかこのピンチを乗り越えましたね。
Two left for the Mets. It's the Mets 0. Phillies coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Into the box now, Phil Gosselin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
上げたばっかの選手を続々と使ってるんで。
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses ball 1.
なんかみたいなレジェンドって書いてたんちゃいますか。なんかそんな風に見えたんですけど。
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Wow.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Line drive to left.
これはレフトフライ。
Is there and he has it for the out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
At the plate, Sean Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
この人も上げたばっかの人ですね。
First pitch coming, here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Hit to third. Davis has got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
In now, number 40. As he will look at a first pitch fastball.
あのはでもなかなか際どい
He
で
appeared as
す
a
な。
pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. The 1-0. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line.
当たりは悪いけど
And
一
that's
応
a
ヒッ
fair
トですね。
ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, just a nice
かな
piece
り
of
な
hitting
んか
right
変な
there.
感
He's
じで
able
す
to keep his hands inside that
Batting
ball,
fourth.
stay square as long as
shortstop.
possible,
完
and
全
feed it
に
into
逆
the
でした
opposite
ね。
field for a base hit.
Hernandez.
Stepping in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Stroman comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball, 2
And on
strikes.
0-2, he misses with a fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped him up.
ああ、打ち上げた。
Davis has a play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. In there for strike one.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run.
ポツン言いましたね。やります
Robinson
な、カ
Cano,
ノ
a
さん。
solo home run. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Wilson
A
Ramos.
fastball here as he'll take a look at
ちょ
ball
っと
one.
話し合いましょうか。
Ramos is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Line towards center
の
field.
は、
Number
そう
40
ない。
is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Time to take a look at the Philly D.
Batting
Let's
eighth.
spot
Nice
shadow Bryce
home
Harper
run.
and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line
やら
every
れま
night
した
in the
な。
field and at the plate.
So digging in now, Juan Lagares. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
まあ、まだま
We're
だ
in the
1点
second,
ですからね。
1-0 Mets early on. 1-1.
1-1.
2-1 to Juan Lagares.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Standing in now, Marcus Stroman.
Oh,
And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
ああ、ピッチャーやったんですね、これ。なんかおかしいな思ったら。
Ready with the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat that one to second. He's in there.
やってまいりましたね。間に合うかと思ったんですけ
Instead
ど。
of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
やっちまいましたな。
J.D. Davis the next to bat. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
よっしょ。
Lagares over at second. Stroman is over at first with one away. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is strike two swinging.
Super Mega Baseball ってやつおもろそうですよね、あれ。
Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Oh, 2 the count to Jed Lowry. 2 down, runners at first and second.
落ちると迷子になる。
Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2.
それはやばい。
Not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
リッツモード、それともマイナーリーグゲーム。リッツじゃないですね。シーズンですね。
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
フランチャイズゲーム
This
で
is a
す
huge
ね。
pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 pitch. So a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
7th pitch of
リ
the
ッ
at-bat
ツじゃ
coming
ない
up.
ですよ。どっちをやってるんかみたいな感じでしょ、要は。
And that pitch misses for ball.
歩
So
かし
some
ましたか。
intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, that's
要は
just
マイナー
painful
リ
for
ー
a
グの
pitcher
ゲー
right
ム
there.
か、リッ
A
ツ
3-2
は
offering that was
聞いて
right
るん
on
で
the
しょうけ
corner,
ど。
but he couldn't get him to
フラン
chase
チ
and
ャイズ
he
モード
doesn't
で
get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
ああ、メジャーリーグゲームは多い。それはないと思うけ
Ready
ど
to
ね。
deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Waiting on it, the center fielder.
Yes.
And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 Mets. Now in the box, number 73. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for
退
this one.
屈台を取るぜ。退屈だ。
First pitch
メ
on
ジャー
its
リー
way.
グは退屈なんですか？あ、メジャーがないから退屈ってことですかね。
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I
Boring
know it's early and they're
type
probably
of
wanting to
thing
run his
that's all.
pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the
あ、
game.
まだ開幕してないですもんね。
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
刺激が足りんという感じですか。
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining
ま
up
だそのリ
defensively.
ッツやら
And guys, taking a look at this,
マ
this
イナーの
defense
方
is
が
going to
熱
have
い
to be
感じです
stout
かね。
today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
So striding forward now, Maikel Franco, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
眠りマークですか、これは。
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
暇すぎて寝てまう感じですかね。
3-0 now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
McCutchen.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's set. Here it comes. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
なのもどんまりでした。
The right fielder. Right. Harper.
そっち系ですか。
Digging in, Bryce Harper.
それはやばい
As
じ
he'll
ゃ
look to bring
ない
home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
さあ、ここでハーパーさんですよ。
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses for ball 1. Much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Harper, a former member of the Washington Nationals, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
えらい球が慣れてますな。
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
The 3-1. Fouled away.
Oh.なんか微妙な低さでしたね。ボール球ちゃいます、今の。ああ、ボール球でしたね。
Payoff pitch one more time.
これもボールですね。
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
hit sharply toward the right side. And this is going to line up his extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score the runner from second.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
ここでピッチャーなんですよね。
Into the box now, Nick Pivetta. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
PP か。
McCutcheon on third, Harper at second with one away. Tried to get him to go after
これでもね、歩かしてくれたらいいんですけど。
2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
So 2-2 now.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Count remains 2-2.
なんとか粘っとります。まだ粘る。
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Digging in, Phil Gosselin hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ball 1. In for strike 2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Sean Rodriguez. As the first pitch here's have been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 2 out, bases loaded. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there
押し出
just
しで
looking
し
for
た
a
ね、ほんまやっ
fastball
た
that he
ら。
can drill.
Three-one pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he
い
can
や
work his
ー、
way
今
out
の
of
も
this
際ど
inning
いとこ
with
で
the
す
game
な。
still tied.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch on its way.
と、押し出
Misses.
し、
Ball four. A run will come in to
見
score.
事に押し
Yeah,
出
the
し
pitching
まし
coach
た。
would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
監督がたまらず飛び出してきま
At
し
the
たね。
plate, number 40, eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
まだ続投ですな。
First pitch on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Two and 0 to the Phillies center
ボール
fielder.
球がほんまに多い
Putting
ですね。
himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0
回
and
で
the
ほぼ
bases
60
loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Too high.
これもボー
And
ル。
it's 3and
ストライ
0.
クが入りますね。
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a
甘
run-scoring
く入ってこないで
situation,
すか
and
ね。
now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
またフォアボー
Misses
ル。
ball four, and that
2
will
者連
force
続
home
押し
a
出し。
run.
Man, when
next
you're
for
trailing,
Philadelphia.
you hate to give up
Not
any
shortstop.
runs, but walking
Take
one in
off.
is especially
Third
painful.
and 10.
Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's set and the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. 3 runs already home here. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He pulls this one
落
into
ちる
right.
かな。
And
押した
that's
押
in
した
there.
押した
Base
押した
hit.
押した。
1 run scores. Now the relay
これ
home.
は無理。
The tag, and they
さ
get
す
it
が
at
に
the
これ
plate
強
as
引で
1
す
run
な。
scores, but not the second. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 4 and the Mets 1. With Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
Leading
Matt
off for the
Vasgersian as Michael
the right
Conforto
fielder,
digs into the left side
Michael
of the batter's box to
Conforto.
start things out. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count.
もうだいぶスタミナがやばいですね。だいぶ球数投げましたもんね。
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The 1-2. Grounded softly to the right. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the third. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. And the pitch. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Cespedes commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently in the first year of a new 2-year contract. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now batting. The first
Here's Robbie Cano now, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
だいぶもうメンバー変えましたよ、また。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Cano, as in don't you know, a part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
This one skied out toward right. On the move is Harper. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up and it's right at somebody.
No balls and a strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right, and he'll settle it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh boy! And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Here's Juan Lagares, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Pitch popped up. Pivetta is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
いやー、昨日、青の奇跡買いましたよ。
And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, number 73, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
このでも相手の先発も
Fastball misses
未だ
inside.
に
It's
耐え
even
な
and
いで
one.
すね。ああ、なるほど。同時進行でやってますけど。あれももともとPSP でやってたんですけどね。
And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but
ラ
it's
イブで
far
も
worse
グ
when
ラ
you're
フィ
getting
ック
yourself
綺麗
into
になって
trouble
まし
by
たよ。
not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And good patience exercised as he works out the wall to lead off the home half of the third.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Michael.
In now, Michael Franco. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Look out, 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them.
この頃はもうひたすらね、電車ばっかやってたんですけど。
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now.
電車にもどっぷり余りましたね。
is on deck. Here it comes, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
まあでも6月初めぐらいになんか PS5 の情報が出てきそうみたいな話が来てますよね。
And he misses again.
またフォアボール。
This control is really letting him
フォア
down
ボー
now.
ルだらけ
This
で
is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long.
発表会をやるんではないかとか言われてます
And
けど。
all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. None out. Runners at first and second.
あれはあれで面白いですよ。
Takes this the other way to
right
right.
前。
That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Here's Bryce Harper now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here.
す
Maybe
ごいです
take
ね。
2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a
ピ
double
ッチャー
play,
がなんかある
pop
の
up,
かな。
strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
Franco at second. McCutchen at first with no outs. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
High fly ball out to
これ
straightaway
はちょっ
center.
と微妙な感じ出ないで
Lagares
す。
is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded
The
with
pitcher,
one
number
away.
43, Nick Pivetta.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Pivetta.
ここで
And
ピッ
he's
チ
got
ャ
a
ーなん
shot
で
to
もう
open up
変え
an
ま
even
すわ、さ
greater
すが
lead
に
if。he can get something into the outfield.
うん。
Nick Williams will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away.
Williams.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2 balls and no strikes.
これまたボール。
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. High and deep to center
と
field.
満塁ホームラン来ましたよ。やりました。
Gone! It's a grand slam.
これは気持ちがいいですね。
So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as this is now a 7-run
代
ball
打
game.
満塁ホームランですよ。なし。
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a
打った
bases
瞬
loaded
間持っていき
situation.
ましたよ、
You've
これ。
got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's
さすがに
exactly
交
what
代
he
で
does.
すね。
Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
もっと早くに変えてもいいと思うんですけどね。だいぶ引っ張ってました
And
よ
it would
ね。
appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and
Your
he's off
attention,
to the
please.
Showers. Edwin
Now pitching
Diaz
for
is
the
going to
New
come
York
on to
Mets.
pitch here, and in just the
Number
3rd inning, you
39,
have to think he'll be
Edwin
asked to eat some innings.
Diaz. Now batting,
うん、
second
やっ
baseman,
と変えましたよ。
Bill.
Into the box,
Gosselin.
Phil
Oh.
Gosselin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
3-1.
このピッチャーも結構荒れてますね。
Called a strike and it's full
高
3-2.
いけど入ってます
We're
か。
seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Oh, a fastball
Wow.
swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has
The
wheels,
batter,
right? All he
the
wants to
first
do is
baseman,
get on base and take
John
advantage of the strength of his game, which
Rodriguez.
is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Sean Rodriguez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a
あ
run
あ、
batted
ネ
in
コ
thus
ミうど
far.
んさん、こんばんはです。
Here's a late swing and a
久
miss,
しぶり
strike
の
2.
メジャーです
You
ね。
see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to
電
expand the
車ば
zone
っか
even
り
more.
やってたんで。
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Wow,
Started to
I
go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But the damage is done as the Phils strike for 4 on this grand slam.
うん、
We
溶
played
岩
3 full. It's the
処理し
Phillies
てるとき
8
に謎
and the
のクロ
Mets
スボ
1.
親父はやめろ。クロスボ親父。さーてと、じゃあこの人で。
Your
Ranger
attention,
Suarez
please.
answers the
Now
call from the
pitching
pen
for the
here in the
Phillies.
4th as they didn't
Number
get the outing they
55.
were hoping for from their starter.
あれ、このピッチャーでも、あれ、戻ってるって感じですかね。5. 点なんぼって書いてましたね。
Now at the plate, Edwin Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
こっちに中継ぎ一人行ってますね、これ。なんかおかしいな、思ったら。ってことは、間違った。この人ですね。この人中継ぎですね。
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever.
なんか
Tough
落
for
としたよ
hitters
うな
to
気
do
が
much
する。
with pitches in that location
勘違い。
unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Behind 0-2 now. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
けどだいぶ外してましたね。
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jed Lowry.
Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. It's still
なんか広島のマスコットに似てますよね。
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 40.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
でもさっきの満塁ホームランは効きましたね、やっぱ。
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
99マイル。
Now the 2-1 pitch doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
今日はなんかファーボール多い
Now
です
batting,
ね。
shortstop, Cesar.
Stepping into the box,
Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, number 73.
So striding in, number 73, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
多分外れてんちゃうか。ああ、やっぱボール球やった。振ってなかったらまたファーボールでした。
Into the box now, Michael Franco. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Couple of walks for him thus far.
まあでも、マッカッチェンさんも今日2安打してますからね。昇格後、結果が出てますよ。
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, and then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies strand one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
まあ、変えてちょっとやってみようかな、みたい
Leading
な。
off for the Mets,
Now batting,
the
Jeff
second baseman,
McNeil. It was a
number
flyout for him in his
この
last
でもピッ
trip.
チャーも
This
なん
one
か悪
doesn't
かっ
look
たような
good
気
so
がする
far.
んです
Down
けど。
by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind
なんか
where
落
you
と
have
し
to
たよう
score
な
a
記
bunch
憶はあ
in
るん
the
で
eighth
す
and
けど、
ninth
なん
inning.
か残っ
And
て
he'll
るんで
start
す
the
よ。
inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Three and one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for
まあ
him
でも
right
こ
there.
の1点はね、
Regroup, get his mechanics
カ
back
ノ
under
ーさ
him,
んの
and drive something down through the strike zone.
ポールに当
Wouldn't
た
throw
る
the
ホーム
exact
ラン
same
で1
pitch
点
right
取られ
here.
たんですよ。
Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
A high fastball is in there.
Full count.
Count still full, 3-2.
ちょうどコツンと当たったんですね。
A payoff pitch one more time. Line
Wow,
toward the gap in
これは
left center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
That's a ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
まだでも5回の表っていうなんかかなりスローな感じな気がしますね。
The 1-1. Fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I
結構
know
ファ
I'm
ー
in
ボー
the
ル、ファ
hitter's
ーボール
head.
で
He was definitely sitting soft.
ランナー
I
溜ま
might
って
speed
や
him
っ
up
てま
and
したから
elevate
ね。
it right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
おーし。
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and
わ
exploit
お、
them.
バットがバグってますよ。手首にひっついてますよ。
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're
No,
pounded in
してくれた。
twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yoenis Cespedes
Now batting.
becomes the second
first
out here in inning number 5.
Robinson.
That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped up.
No.
Franco shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
めっちゃイラついてますね。
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and to start out the
ああ、
inning, it
よう
looks
や
like
く
they've
2割
decided
にな
to
りま
stick
した
with
ね。
the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he
ずっ
pitched the
と
last
1割台でやばかったんです
But
けど。
it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-0 is taken strike 1.
あれがストライク。
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So stepping in, Bryce Harper.
7でもハーパーさんが1安打だけですね。
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
That fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Oh.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
長打力はあるからね。全然打てるはずなんです。おいった。お入った入った。久しぶりのホームラン。やりましたね。第2号ですね。
A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Second home run early in the year.
いやー、これがほんまのハーパーさんですよね。打率1割っていうのはちょっと考えられないですね。
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
ここはちょっと代打しましょうか。野手陣。でもこの人もあれですね。外野全部守れますね。この人も。結構みんな外野守れますね。いやー、プレイヤーが下手なんじゃないか。いや。なかなかね、打つ人もおれば打たん人もおるから、個人差があるからね。どうしましょうかね。セカンドも残すとなると、ショートか、センターか。変えましょう。
Scott Kingery will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Phillies. Number 4, Scott Kingery.
いやー、5回で9点入るとは。次の試合がやばそうです。
Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. Kingery, just 24 years of age. He's a second-year big leaguer. Tried to hold up there, appealed down to first, and
なんか中途半端な手の広げ方。ビシッと広げてほしいんですけどね。
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
上品な
And
広げ
this is
方
where
です。
he's especially dangerous because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep too.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. One out, nobody on. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen,
Gosselin.
calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Phil Gosselin. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed on one, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Wow.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ready with the 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
わあ、このピッチャーもスタミナ完全にないですよ。
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
まあ負けてるからっていうのもあると思うんですけど。
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the seventh pitch coming up. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball four.
Now batting, first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Wilson.
Sean Rodriguez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and two away. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff and it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets 1. Brad Miller will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Base. Number 33, Brad Miller.
Hmm. これでこのピッチャーですね。
Jared Hughes is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Stepping in, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up.
The catcher,
やっと
number
6 回ですね。
Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second.
うわお、
And
届か
that'll
なかっ
get
た。
down for a base hit. So he goes after the
おー、
first
来た、
pitch.
ライトゴロ。
Trouble here this half of the inning.
まさかのライトゴロ。
From the outfield will get him.
ハーパ
How
ーさん
slow
刺
can
し
you
ました
be?
ね。
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all
こ
of a
れはお
sudden,
見
the
事
throw
でした。
comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a
た
pretty
ま
good
にでも
sinker.
ラ
He
イト
just
ゴロ
happens
もあ
to
るんです
hook
ね。
that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, Justin Wilson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's getting his
い
first
やー、
plate
ピッチャー
appearance
そ
of the
のま
game here
ま
in the
打席入
6th.
ってますね。
The 1-0 pitch. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from
代
out
打して
front
こないと
much
ころ
better
があれ
that
です
time.
ね。
I just think he
か
wasn't
とい
real
って
happy
残
with the
党す
first
るわ
one
け
he
でも
threw,
な
so
く。
he wanted to get the field back for it.
1-2, here it comes. And he gets him to pop it
これ
up
は
on the
助
right
かる。
side of the infield. Rodriguez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go J.D. Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Lagares, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Waved at and missed for the
完全な
third
ボール
out.
球。
Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Striding in once again, number 40. It was a walk in his last
The
trip.
center fielder, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 3-2 pitch.
Oh.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get.
Hernandez.
Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Pitch is a called strike. The throw.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna get him as he swipes second. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So far this year against Southpaws, Hernandez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly .250. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
ないと当たらんもんです。
All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Lifted in the air to center field. Lagares is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Next for the Mets, Jed Lowry. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
Into the box now, Jeff McNeil, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Lowry gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Michael Conforto. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. McCutchen going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next up for New York, Yoenis Cespedes. His career line against Jared Hughes. He's 1 for 5. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Up in the zone for him. He takes a called strike 2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Stepping in now, Robinson Cano. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as the run scores. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
This guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Wilson Ramos is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Phillies lead this one 9-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brad Brock comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Number 29, Brad.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 21, Todd Frazier.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Brock stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. And now Bryce Harper. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. McCutcheon aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's ball 1. Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Roman Quinn will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 24, Roman Quinn.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
Now batting.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Into the box, Brad Miller. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. Miller, playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets 3. Edebray Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61, Edebray Ramos.
Ready for another chance? Juan Lagares. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. McCutchen going back, still going back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. First home run of the campaign for him as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Into the box, J.D. Davis, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
First pitch on its way. Change up, a little bit inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Lowry, the runner at third. McNeil at second with 2 gone. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Grounded up the first baseline. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Luis
attention,
Avilan is into the
These
ball
changes
game now
for
as
the
he'll make
Mets.
his 5th
Now
appearance of the
pitching
season
and
here.
batting in the third spot, number 43, Luis Avilan. Now playing second and batting 6th.
Digging in now for
Number
Philadelphia,
19.
Sean Rodriguez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Sean Rodriguez. Your
Logan
attention,
Morrison
please.
is going to grab a bat
Hitting
here
for
as
the
he looks to
Phillies.
try to set the table in
Number
the
8.
bottom of the 8th as they look for some
Logan
insurance.
Morrison.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the zone called a strike. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The batter, number 40.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Cesar Hernandez will be next. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Lagares is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Cesar Hernandez.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Cesar Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Number 73 would be next. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there, and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Andrew Knapp will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Andrew Knapp.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1 grounded back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1, and he takes this one high, 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2 down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2 swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 10 and the Mets 4. Logan Morrison will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 8.
Andrew Knapp will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
Leading off the inning, Yoenis Cespedes, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Your
Hector
attention,
Neris
please.
will come on and make
Now
his
pitching
fourth
for the
appearance
Phillies.
in this campaign.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
EV チェック。EV チェック。やっと9回まで来ましたよ。
The 0-1 on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
あまりにも腹が減ったんでちょこちょこ食いてましたけどね。
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
もう丸2時間経ってます。
Reminder while we have a chance, we'll have post-game
5時
highlights
半
from
ぐらい帰ってます
Philadelphia
もんね。
immediately following the conclusion of the game.
こんなにでも長く感じるとは。
Digging in the switch hitter, number 19. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this end. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Neris playing here in his age
なんと
29
か
season.
勝てま
This
す
is
な、
his
これ
6th
6点あ
season
るか
for
ら。
him in the big leagues. And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball
これで
3,
負
but
け
make
た
it
らやばいですよ
2-1
ね。
instead.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
なかなかでも1試合2時間超える
Mets
の
down to
珍
the
しいです
final
ね。
out now. And next is the catcher Wilson
大概
Ramos.
1時間半ぐらいで終わるんですけど。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and
あ
a
っさり
fly
打ってく
ball.
れましたね、
And
終
this should
了。
do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
10-4, the final in this game. The Phillies put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Ranger Suarez claims the win out of the pen, his
まあでも
first.
こんだけ
Marcus
ね、
Stroman
打線が打って
slapped
くれ
with
た
8
ら、
earned runs as he takes the
ほんまに
loss.
楽
So that
楽
just
です
about
ね。
does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies.
初めはでもこんな点取ってなかったんですけ
No
ど、
errors. They left 9
先
runners
にこ
on base.
のボールに当たる
Time
ホー
of the
ムラ
ball
ンから
game. 3 hours
始
and
まって、
39 minutes.
まあその後なんとかね、これ追い
Thank
つい
you
たん
for
ですけ
joining
ど、
us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home
こ
safely.
の辺まではまあまあ普通やったんですけど、この辺から2者連続押し出しとかあって、で、その後にまたタイムリーですな。で、この満塁ホームランと、これ3回の裏ですからね。 3回で点入りまくってますからね。で、このハーパーさんも、やっとホームラン出て。でも7回にね、タイムリーを打たれて。で、また8回に一発浴びて。溶岩の海。最後またね、8回にさらにタイムリー。で、9回はあっさり3人で終了と。いやー、長い試合でしたね。2時間15分ぐらい出たんちゃいます、これ。なかなか濃い試合でしたな。ポイントめっちゃもらいましたね。これでもまだまだこれ大連戦ですね、これ。まあでもまだ、なんとか3位ですな。マクドポイント。またマクドも、ウーバーで頼まなダメっすな。ここはえらい密集してますな。15勝5敗。ヤンキース。エンジェルスが1位ですか。ラモスさんはちょっとね、打たれましたけど。ああ、そっか。この人があれやったんですね。他のと勘違いしてましたね。この人はでも先発行ったんですけど、結局、スタミナ切れで、飽きませんでしたな。うん。で、抑えが2人という感じですな。うん。うん。 この人もまだ今日は打てんかったですな。やってくる猫野郎。やってくる。うーん。うん。この人はまだね。まあでも3割6分も取ったらすごいですね。まあでもマッカッチェンさんがようやくエンジンかかってきましたね。うん。で、ハーパーさんと。うん。さあ、じゃあ終わりましょうか。いやー、がっつり2時間超えでしたね。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。